पंजाब पंजां दरियावां दी धरती सुनन नूं तां ये बहुत मिठा लगदा है, पर अज दी हकीकत विच पंजाब वो पंजाब नहीं। मैं लंदन तो पंजाब आई, मेरे विच एक खिच सी मैं उस धरती दी हवा पानी नूं आण के महसूस करां। लेकिन जदों मैं अपने कुछ करीबी लोकां नाल सुनाम दे पिंडां दा दौरा कीता तां मैनूं किसानां दे सिर चढ़े करजियां बारे पता लग्या। इस बाबत मैनूं अगे भी पता सी, पर जो अपनियां अखां नाल, जो अपने पैरां नाल तुर के वेखिया, ये महसूस किया कि जो पंजाब दी तस्वीर पहली बनी हुई सी मेरे दिल विच, वो अज धुंधली हो गई है।
I've come to this village today in October 2010, and the satisfaction it gives me personally is that I have come to the very people who need help, and I brought help from countries like Bangkok, London, Canada, New York, for the farmer families who have been left in more than a destitute state. This is a case of a project of United SIKHS called Rescue a Family.
ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਤੋਰੀ ਸੀ ਨਾ, ਉਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ 19-20 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਦੇਖੋ 19-20 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਕੀ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ। ਉਹ ਬਸ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਲਦੇ ਸੀ, ਸਿੱਖਣਾ ਕੀ ਸੀਗਾ
ਕਿ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਨਜ਼ੂਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੂੰਹ
ਨਾ ਜੀ। ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸਮਝਦੇ, ਉਹ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਸੀ ਆਪਦੇ ਉਹ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਜੀ। ਹੁਣ ਚਲੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਐ ਹੋ ਗਈ।
सारी जिंदगी इस तरह बताओगे?
मैं तो इन्होंने वास्ते सोचा ही।
कितना कर्जा हो गया सी?
उसका हो गया 2.5-3 लाख रुपया हो गया होगा जी।
पर किहदे नाल खर्चा इन्ना वधिया? की खर्चा कीता?
खर्चा जी फसल तो ही नहीं, खर्चे बच्चे की पढ़ाई। अच्छा जी, फिर पीछे पैसे देने दे, उस वाला भी जमीन बेच के पैसे उतरे नहीं।
We as an organization wanted to see what is it that we can highlight, and we identified poverty in Punjab as a human rights issue. And let me tell you how. Whenever we applied for funds, whether it is in DFID in the UK or any other agency for Punjab's farmers, we were told that Punjab is a very affluent state and that there is no poverty there, and therefore we would never get any kind of funding. But we were aware that there was a growing farmer suicide problem, it's a growing pesticide problem, it's a growing cancer amongst farmers problem in Punjab, which is connected with the Green Revolution, which is connected with the fact that the farmers of Punjab have had to bear the burden of being the breadbasket of India, and with that a burden that they should produce so much at such cheap prices so that the rest of India could be fed. Now that comes with a price, which means the man who actually grows the paddy, who grows the wheat, what price does he get? So we decided that we would highlight the fact that Punjab farmers' poverty is not allowed to surface in the statistics of the government, in the statistics of the world. So the government has, by its own volition, commissioned a study by the Punjab Agriculture University, which showed that from the year 2000 to 2008, if I'm right about the year, there was some 3,000 farmer suicides in just the districts of Sangrur and Bathinda, and they are continuing the study from this year to the rest of the districts, and we believe that we have thousands of numbers that need to be catered for.
ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਹੈ, ਇਹਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਪਿੰਡ 'ਚ 90 ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਸੁਸਾਈਡ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ 20 ਸਾਲਾਂ 'ਚ। ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਤਮ ਹੱਤਿਆ ਨਾਲ ਮਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਾਹਤ ਦਿਓ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਦੱਖਣ ਦੇ ਸੂਬੇ ਦੇ ਮਰਨ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ। ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੇ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ, ਜਦ ਸਾਰੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਇਜ਼ਾ ਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਮਰੇ ਆ। ਉਹ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਵਰੇ ਲੱਗਣਗੇ। 1998 'ਚ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ, 2001 'ਚ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਹੁਣ ਫੇਰ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਆ।
So United SIKHS devised a program called Rescue a Family, which you can visit our website and you will see under our Sikh Aid projects, Rescue a Family project, whereby We feel that these families with barely an acre of land, we can't do anything about that. We can't give them more land. We can't make them into doctors and scientists overnight. But what we can do is we can make sure that their children who are dropping out of school because their parents would rather use them as labor when their father died and there was no more income in the family, that if we paid them a monthly subsistence, then they would not remove their children from school. So एक किले तो लोग कहते ने भी 2000 रुपए एक महीने दे आ नहीं जाते जा ठेका किन्ने दा मिलता है एक किले दा
ठेका तो जी ये है मारू जी का तो कोई 8000 देगा कोई 7000 देगा
बहुत सस्ता ठेका है
हाँ जी साल दा
उस तरह सानू ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ 50 ਪਰਿਵਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ 1 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ 2010 ਤੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਪੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਚਿਰ ਉਹ ਬੱਚਾ ਪੜ੍ਹਦਾ ਰਹੇਗਾ ਉਸ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ 1500 ਰੁਪਏ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਦੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਗਦ 2 ਮਹੀਨਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਪੈਸਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਅਗਲੇਰੇ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਤੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੈਂਕ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਖੋਲਣਗੇ ਤੇ ਪੈਸਾ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਏਗਾ
ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਤਰੀਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 50 ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਫੀਸਾਂ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਪੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ ਬੱਚੇ ਅੱਜ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਈ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਲੈਣ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪੈਸਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਸ ਉਹ ਜੋੜੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ 1000 ਰੁਪਇਆ ਮਹੀਨਾ ਮਿਲ ਜੂ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਅਫਜ਼ਾਈ ਹੋਗੀ ਔਰ ਪੜ੍ਹਨਗੇ ਉਹ
If the children remain in education and are not forced to drop out in order to provide cheap labor for the mother who is left behind, the widow that's left behind, then we will break their cycle of poverty because we cannot create new acreages of farming land for these families who are agrarian families. But what we can do is make sure that the little children can complete their education and be capable of holding a second job, whether it's a clerk's job, whether it's a school teacher's job, or whether even to be able to afford to run little internet cafes in that area. So we hope that the Rescue a Family project would be seen by our supporters as a project which is not only worthy but very, very doable in the sense that by giving from 1,000 to 1,500 rupees to a family, which is not a lot of money that they could go wrong with how they spend it, you could make sure that the child first of all receives any extra tuition, proper uniform, books, as well as something left over for the mother, so she's not forced to send this child to the farms to pick cotton or to pick fruits and therefore miss school. £20 a month or $30 US or Canadian dollars a month, you can support a child. Now, you could be sitting anywhere in the world and if you thought, but who do I give this money to? We'd like to tell you that you can be rest assured that when you give the money to us, we make sure it goes directly to the family. We work with the Baba Nanak Trust, which is a very respectable trust based in Chandigarh, and we produce reports of the progress of this family. So we monitor to make sure that the families indeed are making sure that the children do not drop out of school. Now, it's not a lot of money for you to give, £20 a month. Maybe it's 2 meals out in a month. But when I saw the faces today to whom 1,000 rupees is $1,000, it's 1,000 units of currency, that was a lottery to them. And it's not so much that they could go wrong with how they spend it, but it's enough to let them have this ray of hope that their spouses, their head of family did not have when they took their lives and when they decided that their debts that run into a few lakhs was not enough reason for them to stay back and take care of their families. You can debate till the cows come home as to why they took their lives, but they took their lives. They're not in this world anymore. Their children still exist, and these are the children whom we can help.